Good morning and welcome back, Josh here, and yeah, a little bit of an earlier start today. The dealership have asked me to come in a little bit earlier today because we've got a couple of quite big deliveries to get sorted, so might take us a little bit of the day to do, so they have asked us to come in early. I think there is a priority swap on a tractor that we need to get sorted this morning, so they've asked us to do that first, and then we've got a delivery of some seeds and some other bits, so yeah, let's crack on and get ourselves down to that dealership. So, as you may have noticed, the Range Rover has gone. Finally, they've come and collected that yesterday. And, yeah, so, as I'd said before, that's good that that's finally gone, saving me quite a lot of money per month. So, yeah, much appreciated. It's left a little bit more room and tidied things up on the front of the house as well. Wife was starting to nag me a little bit about it just sitting there, so it's good that that's finally gone. So yeah, getting on really well with this this Land Rover. It's turned out to be a nice little runner actually, considering how old it is. I'm actually really impressed with it. So yeah, for the money that I got it for, and I just had to put it through a service, nothing's really jumped out to be any issues, so yeah, good stuff. Okay, let's get ourselves parked up somewhere preferably out of the way. I think we should be alright just parked over here. Okay, I'm just going to run in and just see exactly what it is that they want us to do. Okay, so they want us to take the John Deere just ahead of us there. We're going to have to take it on the trailer using the, I'm sure they said it's a DAF. So we're going to get that dropped up to Sandy Farm. There's another John Deere I've got to take from them that apparently they're having some issues with. So yeah, we're going to get that swapped over for them and get the other John Deere returned here. And then I believe that is going to go back to John Deere themselves to have a look at, because apparently there's quite a serious issue with it. I noticed when we pulled in that this trailer is parked in a bit of an awkward spot, so hopefully won't have any issues trying to hook up to it. So that wasn't too bad, managed to squeeze in there. Just need to get the hoses attached. Might just pull this forward and then we can have a quick check around just to make sure we're happy. Okay, so yeah, everything's looking good, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get that John Deere loaded up. Okay, there we go, all loaded up. It was a little bit tricky. I thought we were going to have to use the trailer side extensions, but we've just about managed to get it squeezed on. It was a little bit tricky and it didn't really like it, but we haven't got too far to go, so hopefully everything will be fine. So yeah, let's head off and get ourselves up to Sandy Farm. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit tight with the way some of the buses drive around here. So I think we're just going to have to hope and pray we don't get rammed off the road by one of them. So, yeah, I think the guys up here are going to be really happy once this arrives, because I think going to be, I'm assuming it's going to be coming towards that time when they're going to have to start thinking about harvest and yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what they might need this sort of size tractor for, but yeah, I think they'll obviously be glad once we've got it here. I'm not really sure where they're going to want it. Yeah, bear with me a second. I'm just going to jump out and ask someone. Okay, so I've just jumped out and found one of the farm hands, and he said they want it dropped off just round here in one of the sheds. And then the one that we need to pick up is in fact also just around here too. Oh, this is very, very tight round here. That was a real tricky squeeze through there. Right, that's the one I'm assuming we need to pick up. They did say it was one with tracks on it. So, yeah, let's squeeze round in here and we can get this new one dropped off for them, and then get that old one collected. Wonder what the best way will be to load this onto there. One way to find out, I suppose. We'll try loading it on forwards first, see how we get on. Try and line it up as straight as possible. Okay, I think that's looking good. I think we are really going to struggle to get out of here. Okay. I think I might have an idea. Right, well, I'm sure glad we are finally out of there, because that was very tight. Very tight in that yard with a vehicle of this size. So I am glad we are out and done with that one. So yeah, back to the dealership we go with this one, get it dropped off, and yeah, we can make a start on loading the pallets up of seed and lime that's going to go up to Willow Farm. That's where we've got to go next. So yeah, we'll get this this tractor delivered back, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so not too much further, thankfully, because I have a feeling we probably are overhanging the sides a little with this tractor, and I'm not quite sure how the police would feel about that, so hopefully all is good. We'll get back quickly, and yeah, job's a good one. There we go, safely back to the yard without any mishaps. I think what we'll do is we'll just circle around and drop this trailer over by the fence, because I'm still going to need the tractor unit for the next trailer. So we'll just swing this round, drop this off on this side. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we'll just park this up here, and yeah, I'll just pop into the office and double check if everything's ready for the next delivery. Right, so I've had to do a little bit of waiting around, but someone has very kindly loaded up the next trailer for us, so don't mind sitting around and having a cup of tea and waiting if it means someone's going to load up our trailer for us. Okay, let's pull around and see what we've got. Didn't realise how much I'd actually miss driving a lorry. Yeah, it's pretty good. Can be a little bit tricky sometimes, some of the places you've got to get into, but all part of the job, I suppose. Right, let's get this trailer locked on, and then we can go and sort out our next delivery. Okay, just hop out, attach the hoses, have a quick check around. Not quite sure how they've put those ratchet straps on. Very strange. I feel inclined that I might need to just check that before we go. Okay, there we go. I've just been round and redone all the ratchet straps on there because I wasn't quite happy with how they'd been done, but yeah, that's all ready to go. So yeah, I suppose in a way this is it's quite good because I get to have a little nosy around these new farms that I'd not seen that have popped up since I'd left here when I was younger. So yeah, it's quite good to get to see what's going on in the area. It's something that you don't often get to do, is just have a wander onto a farm. So yeah, quite good. Get to have a nose. I'm guessing this is going to be next season's seed, because I'm assuming if they've got any crops that they're going to be harvesting this season, then they would already be in the ground, surely. here we are. Let's see if anyone is about to help us with where to drop it. Okay, so I've just found one of the guys just down the bottom end of the yard there. A really nice chap. He's just said that they want the stuff dropped in this end shed over here. They want it all in there. And there's a telehandler down the other end by the pigs that I can use. So, we park up here. Hopefully that gives us enough space to offload the pallets. And yeah, let's go grab this telehandler. Okay, so I'm assuming this is what they mean. They've asked if I can actually unload the trailer, as they're a little bit tied up at the moment, and they don't know how long it's going to be until someone's freed up to be able to help us out. So they've basically just asked if I can unload for them. So drop that there, because I'm pretty sure there's a pallet fork attachment back down where we've parked the truck. So yeah, we'll have a go, see how we get on, and yeah, hopefully we do all right and we can get it all unloaded safely without any mishaps. Okay, finally finished. It's taken us a little while longer than I'd hoped to get that done, but got there in the end. They've told me just to park it up in here, so shall leave that there. Oh, turn the beacon off. Want to flatten the battery. Let's try and get out of here and back to the yard, and then yeah, I think we're done for the day. That was a little tricky getting out of the yard, but we're out and we can start heading back. The only thing I need to do just before we go home is I need to pop to the supermarket. Yeah, my wife's asked me to pick up the weekly shop on the way home, so yeah, we'll get that picked up. So yeah, I think the only thing at the moment, I'm really happy with work. I'm happy, you know, I'm happy doing the work for the garden centre. I'm happy doing the work for the workshop and the dealer here. But I suppose the only problem is it's not really bringing enough money still. Still working a monthly deficit, even though the Range Rover's gone, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. Not quite sure what to do. Gonna have to try and find some more work somehow. Okay, that's us for the day. Just going to drop the keys back in to the office and yeah, can head off and get some shopping done. Okay, that's us done for the day. Let's hop in the Defender and head off down to the supermarket. So yeah, as I said, I think it's just the fact that I'm working 2 part-time jobs. I think it's just that's where just ends aren't quite meeting, and I am a little bit worried, you know. I have another child on the way, and yeah, it is a little bit worrying that we're not bringing enough money a month in. I mean, I don't want to be the guy that's telling my wife no when she wants to get stuff for the baby or the house. It is a bit difficult, but I don't know. Do I start looking for a 3rd job? Or do I just start looking for something that, I don't know, it's just going to be a little bit more practical. Full-time, pays better. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something though, because we can't carry on like this. We're going to eat through all of our savings and then we're going to be stuck. So, right. I'll just pop in here and yeah, grab the weekly shop. My god, I swear these shops keep getting more and more expensive and the list gets bigger every single time. £97 this week. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh well, as long as it keeps the wife happy. Oh, I'm sure that's the car that we saw up at Sandy Farm. How strange. Oh my god, Amy! I haven't seen you since we were little. Oh my god. How are you doing?